A very good day to my dear students. Today in the class we will be discussing about dresses or clothing, or what type of clothing for different human structures. Now before I start this topic, let's just go to this topic. Just look at this figure. So why we have shown the skeleton and we have given names for this? Why it is? Our clothing depends on this human structure, this structure where we are showing. So all this is self-explanatory, so I need not think. I am just showing you why it is in colors. Blue, black, blue and green and red are places where we have joints, where we can move our arms and legs. Now accordingly our clothing must be there. Then next. Yeah, this is a difference between male and female figures. I don't want to discuss much about this, but it is for reference. Again, the difference you see here, it is in the parts. What are the difference? Yeah. Let's come to human figures. See, very important is many times we seen in public, especially during marriages or through friends, we buy some dresses. Sometimes costly, sometimes branded, sometimes medium to our budget. But after we wear it on, we are not fully satisfied. That particular dress we saw on a model, or we saw on a particular figure, or we saw in a particular, in our friend or relatives wearing on that. Okay, so this is what it is. So why that particular style, which is same what a model wore on, or which some a friend wore on, doesn't suit me? This is a common question. The reason behind this is our human structure or figure varies from person to person. That structure we are going to study in this class. The basic, what is accepted all over the world, the basic we are going to study in this class. Now, going as per the structure, dresses as per the structure we have to. See, the shape of clothing design is such that what is the shape of a human body, that should be revealed in such a way. And the form, human form changes visually with clothing, no doubt about it. Our form or our body changes with the dress we make. That is the changes we can see. So fashion changes, our clothing changes, and our body structure also looks changed. Okay. World over, we accept 6 different structures, and here we are concentrating on the female structure because as per the fashion designers we have discussed earlier, that female clothing, the sales of female clothing all over the world is around 70-75%. So that is where fashion changes a lot. Only if you change the style and make it into a fashion, we can sell clothes as far as female clothing goes. So we have taken 6 structures here. From left to right you see a female having a rectangular structure. That is how it will look. And inverted triangle structure, we will go into that in depth. And then thin structure, hourglass or called the ideal structure, and triangle structure and an oval shaped structure. So this is the different structures we are talking about. Now again look at the body types. This is natural. See, this is created by Mother Earth. We cannot do anything about it. Now, our work as fashion designers is to see for this structure how to make a garment, a dress, which when worn on by a person, my customer, looks pleasing, makes them satisfied, looks pleasing, attractive, beautiful to others' eyes. This is what it is. So, similarly, here hourglass, triangle, inverted triangle, oval shaped and then rectangle. How to dress. Next. Yeah, rectangle shape. Here the shape is, the body shape is angular, no definite curves. So there is no waistline like that. It looks like a barrel. Silhouette is straight. Okay, there are people with this shape, they are normal in health, there is no difference, but how to make dresses for them, what is best suited for them. Yeah, for them, let's see. Sculptured or shaped jackets. This is the type of dresses you can see. You can see on the right hand side. Basically, sculptured means like stone carving or shaped jackets. Or flared skirts and skirts with pleats. So pleat is something which we give an extra shape for the hip line. So flared skirts makes them look so that the irregularities in the body shape is not shown. High or drop waisted skirts and pant. See, if they are wearing a pant or a skirt, the waistline should not be on a normal waistline, just below the navel. It must be below 1-3 inches below the navel or just above the navel. That is what, this is what it suits them. So, examples are long, straight, hanging, loose, graceful folds. Single piece dress is much suited for this type of dresses. Or tailored suits. So, any single piece dress is suitable. Then, another thing, these lines suitable for heavier women. You have women who are little obese or oval shape or anything like that. This particular dress which we are saying, tailored suits or single piece dress suits them. Yeah, just look at this. You will be surprised to know this figure is for a person who is rectangular in shape. When we say rectangular, we can compare it to barrel also. Okay, these are the types. So the actual, look at the lady figure means, the actual figure will be rectangular, but by wearing these dresses, they look attractive. That is what they are saying. Okay, they look quite attractive and they look quite normal shape. Now next, yeah, triangle. So here you have a triangle type of things. That is the top half of the body. That is the shoulder and the chest is much smaller than the hips. So the hips are wider below and the chest is smaller. So the bust is smaller than the hips. So wider or heavier below the waist is what it is. Narrow shoulders in the hips or thighs. So okay, narrow shoulders. So this also normal structures we see coming out of this. So what to do for a dress this structure? Create fullness above the waistline and minimizing on the hips. We'll go to the example, you will understand better. Yes. Just look at this. You will be surprised to know the pant she is wearing on is tight. The top she is wearing on white. That white you see with a scalloped collar. That's to show a bigger chest. That is what it is. Similarly, you can see the overcoat and you can see the magenta red color skirt. Above the waist, it is loose and flabby. I mean flat, not flabby, flat. And below the waist, it is tight. Because here, a bottom is very big, hips are big, that has to be shown smaller. And above the waist, she is much thinner, you have to flatten. So exactly, you can see this tight pants, black pants, and a check shirt, a lady's blouse, which is that way. So anything. The high heels, handbag and all suits the dress. So this is for a thing, which basically means from the waist downwards you have to wear tight clothing and the waist upwards you have to wear loose clothing. Very simple. Then what do? Upper body decoration, very important, we saw there. Above the waist you have to have a decoration. According to above the waist, we have to have a decoration.